Hi everyone, today I've got an Hermes unboxing. I've got 3 new items to share with you here. I'm going to start with this little one. I think you can guess what might be in here because of the box. But this one here is actually my older Twilly. When I went in to purchase a new Twilly for my Birkin, I asked for this to be removed, and my sales associate there is very, very nice and offered to steam it so it wouldn't be all wrinkly for storage. So this is all nicely steamed. This is the one that I've had for a few years. I think it's really fun and colorful, but I wanted something a little bit different with a little bit more pink. So this is what I switched it to here, and I'll put the name of the Twilly on the bottom here, so if you're interested you can look it up. But I loved how it had this sort of stripe effect, and once you tie it up on the handle, the pink trim here is what shows more prominently, and I was really just craving pink. I have been craving pink for a while, my nails and just pink everywhere. So I think this is really pretty. I will undo this, even though my sales associate kindly did this up really nicely. I'll undo it just so that you can see the actual pattern and what it looks like, and then I'll redo it so you can see how that's done as well if you're curious. All right, so I've pulled it all off, and this is what it looks like. Of course, it's a bit wrinkled from having been twisted and tied, but it's a really pretty pattern. And here's the other side. My daughter's favorite color is green, so when I came home with this, she was like, "Oh, I love it," because the green shows when you tie it up. And of course, like I said, the pink is so cute. So usually what I do, you just fold this in half, you take the halfway point, stick it on the handle, and usually if you only have one Twilly, you want to protect the front handle because that's what gets dirtier. So this is really not just for aesthetics, but also for practicality reasons, to keep the handle from getting stained or dirty with use over time. But I think it also looks really pretty. I've always said that the Birkin, especially in this color, for some reason feels a bit masculine, not in a bad way. It has a very sort of handsome look, but because of that, I think it's fun to dress it up with a pop of color, and it just makes it a little bit more feminine, a little bit more flirty. Okay, there we go. So there's one. And there's lots of ways to get creative with your Twilly, but I personally like just one on the front handle, but you can also make like a bow on the side. Some people like to do 2 Twillies. Some people like to do 2 different Twillies. I like the simplicity of just this one. Okay, so I've pulled the other side through, and you can just play around with it a bit, loosen it or tighten it. But that's generally how it looks once you twist it all the way around. So what do you think? I feel like the colors work really nicely together. So this one I will probably use again in the summertime because I love the pop of yellow. But for now, I'll pop it back in here. Okay, let's move on to the next item. This one here, can anyone guess what it might be based on the size of the box, the shape? This is why I went in to the boutique. I had actually placed an online order, which hasn't arrived yet, so I'll have another video coming soon. But I got a text message from my sales associate saying that this was available if I could come in to pick it up. And I had honestly forgotten that I put this on my list, or wish list, if you will, a couple of years ago. Let me show you. Ta-da! What is this? This right here is the Kelly To Go. So just open it up. I'm just going to remove this little sticker since it's been dangling, because I obviously played with this a little bit before starting to film, and as I opened and closed it and fiddled with it, the sticker on that piece here popped off. Okay, here's the felt. This is the strap, but let me just show you. This is the Kelly to go. I think a lot of you will be familiar. It is like a wallet on chain, but the Hermes version. So you know how much I love my Chanel wallet on chain? Well, this is the Hermes Kelly version, and it has the taupe color. So it's like a brownie taupe, grayish taupe. It's a grayish. But I love how it has more of a cool undertone to it. I love how it blends with the gold hardware. Here's what it looks like up close. This is the Epsom leather, so it's going to be pretty hardy and durable. It's a stamped leather. So I don't really need to fuss or, worry about this. I am definitely going to use this for every day and for travel. So here's the configuration. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 card slots. I really appreciate how the card slots are vertical because it's a lot easier to pull them in and out versus those horizontal card slots that are all stacked up. So there are 4 cards, which is perfect because I have my driver's license, I have 2 credit cards usually, and then a debit card. So this is the middle compartment that's zippered. I'll pull this thing off. This is really pretty. It's a little lock on the zipper pull. And so I had put this on my list apparently. I went back and I checked my old messages, and I think it was like 2 years ago. And my sales associate remembered and said, "We've got one in for you," because I had said I wanted a neutral color. So this is the strap. It's not adjustable, but thankfully for me and my height, it works. I'm about 5 feet 6 inches tall. And I've seen more petite people say that it works for them too, so I think it lays pretty comfortably, but this is how it works. I'll definitely do a full review once I've started using the bag, but I just want to show you the basic details in this video. So it goes on pretty easily, and it comes off pretty easily. Like it pops off just like that when you pull it. You have to use some strength, but it's not one of those that are really, really hard and would hurt your fingers. Like so. And then it has a really clean look on the rest of the strap. No holes, no dangly pieces. It's very simple. I love how the taupe color comes with the white contrast stitching. I think it just adds a little something to it visually. Not all of the colors will come with contrast stitching, so taupe is one of those that does. And yeah, it's a very simple bag. I'll do a what fits inside. I'll do comparisons if you want with my other wallet on chain. But this is my new Kelly to go. So you just close it like so. You can definitely do up all the sangles if you want to. So, you could do all that. It looks very elegant this way, and it's very secure, especially for travel. But for every day, I'm probably not going to bother with the sangles and just stick them under here. It'll just make it for easier access when I'm grab and go running around the city. One of the reasons why I was always interested in this, besides the look of it, was that in terms of practicality, this fits my iPhone. I have the largest iPhone size, it's the Pro Max, and this will fit very easily. I've tested it. And some of you in the past have asked me why I'm not ever really talking about the mini Kelly, and am I ever going to try to get one? Well, I tried the mini Kelly on, and while it was cute, the mini Kelly is cellier, which is, very rigid and structured. And while it looks very nice, it's hard to get it in and out of. And it definitely does not fit a phone. It doesn't fit my phone. It doesn't fit most phones. So I thought this would just be more versatile. Plus, you can remove the strap, use it as a clutch. This can be worn shoulder or crossbody. And in terms of the length, this length is much more comfortable for me versus the mini Kelly. With the top handle, it sits up several inches higher, so it wouldn't really hit my hip. It would be like above my waist. So that was another consideration. Not that I've ever been offered a mini Kelly, but I just never ventured into getting excited about the idea of buying one because I always thought this was kind of a more practical option. But let me know what you think. For those of you who are interested, I'll also give you a quick side-by-side. So on the right here on my Birkin is the Togo leather. You can see an obvious difference in the larger grains. And then on the left, like I said, is the stamped leather, which is Epsom. This is going to feel more structured, a bit more durable. This is not delicate by any means, but you definitely don't want to, get caught in torrential rain or anything like that with Togo leather. And then in the color as well, they're both beautiful neutrals, but the gold on the right has a much warmer, really brown, caramel brown shade to it. And this is kind of a chameleon. I feel like it looks gray, beige, brown, taupe, depending on what you put it next to. It's a really nice neutral color that has less warm undertone, I feel like. I feel like this has slightly more cool undertone, which is what I wanted. So, okay, and then this one here I was so excited about because I was looking at this on the Hermes website and honestly like staring at it. And then when I went in to the boutique to pick this up and look at the twilly for my Birkin, I saw this on display, like on the wall, and I thought, it's meant to be. So this beauty here. All right, so here. Okay, I don't think you can see the whole thing in the camera shot, but you can see there's a lot of pink, and as I said, I was craving pink. I'm still really into pink. I feel like I'm kind of returning to my youth and becoming more playful, and pink was always my favorite color when I was a child. So lots of pretty pink shades here, pop of bright pink, more muted pale baby pink, and the design is so cheerful. It's very playful and whimsical. You can see there's like flying boats, there's sea creatures. So this is the 90 centimeter size, and it's really pretty when you wear it, but I'm thinking about framing this. I've mentioned in older videos finding like the perfect print and framing it as art for our home, and I feel like this is perfect, especially for my bedroom. It goes really nicely with my bedroom decor because I have a lot of white, and then I have a pink bed, like a dusty pink. It's not as bright, but this is going to pick up a lot of the colors in my bedroom and also add some vibrancy. So I'm going to head to a framing shop this week and see, what the process looks like, how much it costs, if it's viable for them to be able to frame it and preserve it in the frame in a way that the silk won't get damaged, because maybe one day I want to take it out and use it. So that's it. Those are the 3 goodies that I picked up. And as I said, I ordered some things from the website which haven't arrived yet, so I'll have to do a separate follow-up video, which I will do soon. So let me know in the comments below what you think, and also what questions you have. If you want me to do follow-up, reviews, comparisons, anything you'd like me to show you, I'm happy to do. All right, thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.